see Sasha Pooh. Grand Rising Soul Tribe. Tracy and Sasha here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for your likes, shares, views, subscribes, comments, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's ring the bell. Let's clear out this energy, and we're going to see what the message of Spirit has for us. She's like, what in the hell? Let's see. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Somebody else, they can't take the heat. They thought they was built for this. They find out that they wasn't built for this at all. And they're wondering how you even got through it. How you was built for it, but they wasn't. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Seems like somebody is just done. They're just done. Hey, Tyreek. And now somebody is calling on a higher power. Somebody, it's like they was trying to take advantage of you, trying to get the big payout, thinking like you was a walking ATM or something like that. But now they see that you are in the good spotlight. Them, not so much, but you are in the good spotlight. And now this person is stuck with those games that they played. All those games. This is nothing but an opportunistic bum. You know? That's all it was an opportunistic bum. Bottom of the deck. Awakened. Somebody, they're aware now that guess what? They sided against you, but now they are definitely in your shoes. They are the target. There is no other target. You were the target. And now, since you're gone, they had to have a new target, and it's them. And this person is watching you being blessed beyond measure. That cup is running over, shaken down. It's just running over, blessing upon blessing upon blessing. This person knows if they brought this on to themselves, they brought this to them. They created this. And it's all fair that you get to go on and you get to rebuild the rest of your life. It's fair. And this person, they cannot handle the rejection. They can't handle this rejection. They don't know what the hell they're going to do. But like I said, they know they brought it on themselves. This is because of something that they've done. They've manifested this. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, somebody, it's like they was, they need to work on themselves. They really do. They need to work on themselves. They need to go ahead and go within and do this shadow work. Because since they cannot handle the outward rejection, they need to actually find their inner strength. That's what they need to do, is find their inner strength. Because they never thought that they was going to be following you in your shoes, the same boat. Hey, James and Biscuit. They never thought they was going to be in that exact same boat. They watched you in that boat and they was like, well, that's your boat. That ain't my boat. That's you. But see, one thing they forgot about you and about them, especially, is if they was connected to you, it was just a matter of time before it was their turn. What's the message? See, people don't realize. They think it's somebody that they connected to, somebody else. So they connected to an earth angel, right? And they see this person with these demonic spirits mistreating the earth angel. But this person with these demonic spirits are trying to get this, we're going to call them the spaghetti noodle head. Because their brain is like this, like spaghetti noodles. Not even the hard spaghetti noodles, but after they was cooked. So the demonic spirit understands that the spaghetti noodle head doesn't really have a brain. And so they are easily able to turn this spaghetti noodle head against the earth angel. Not knowing the spaghetti noodle head forgets that them and the earth angel is connected. So the thing is, if the person with the demonic spirits don't like you, they don't like them. But see, somebody didn't realize that. And what they dealing with is karma. They realize they are dealing with karma for these actions that they took. They're dealing with karma. And it's all good. It was all good when it was happening to you. It was all good in the neighborhood when it was your turn. So it is all good in the neighborhood when it's their turn. Yeah, talk about being awake and talk about really opening up your eyes and seeing stuff for what it really is. Now this person wants to make a wish that they could have seen. They wish that they would have looked at the big picture before. They wish that they would have seen that, you know what, you was just being hated on because you was your own individual. And now this person feels stuck. And they don't know how to release or be released from this demonic spirit. They see that you are in your bag. Things within your life are growing, prospering. And this person, they're trying to get their bag up, but something is not happening. They're not able to get that abundance up. And they're comparing themselves to you. Isn't that funny? They're comparing themselves to you. They even told you one time, you need to get some help. They said, you need help. And now they need that same help. See, you got that help. And that's why you put an end to some shit. Because you got help. Because you could see. Because your eyes were open and you were awakened to what was going on. This person, they're watching you ascend. They're watching your fresh start. And they're studying. Now they're studying you. They're looking at you. Because they're in your shoes. This is divine timing for this person. God said, I just needed you to be able to open up your eyes to see truly the choices that you've made. What's the message, Spirit? Somebody, they no longer interested in this community. They don't no longer want to be part of this crowd because they see that this crowd does not have their back at all. This is why they're stuck where they're stuck. This is what makes them have to do their shadow work, hanging around with the wrong crowd. This is why they are where they're at. See, somebody thought that they was just going to indulge a little bit, but what they indulged in was not to their benefit. What they indulged in has them losing everything. Everything. One of those, if I knew back then what I know now. But can you imagine if somebody tried to tell you what it was that somebody already told you what it was that you wish that you would have knew back then, but you didn't listen? This is why this person is stuck and cannot get out of this. Because someone had already told them. This is what it is. This is truly what it is. But they were so egotistical. They were so stubborn. They was like, no, that's not what it is. Now this person wants to be set free. Isn't that something? Sometimes we say when somebody's trying to get us just to hear reason. We don't have to listen or we don't have to obey them, but at least contemplate it. At least let it ruminate within your mind. At least think about it. At least consider what someone else is saying. It's like this person, maybe they didn't care for you because maybe you read tarot or something, and this is like one of those taboo things. The community's like, oh my God, somebody reading tarot. There's the devil. Get the pitchforks, get the pew-pews, get the torches, burn the witch, burn the witch. This one is doing wrong. Burn her. See how stupid that is? You see how stupid that sounds? Somebody coming after somebody else because they sitting there talking about you doing wrong, but they trying to do you wrong because they stuck in the box thinking that you doing wrong when you ain't even doing shit to them. You see how fucking stupid that person is? They do. Well, I told you, I saw that little thing that said connection unstable. I was getting ready to have a fit. What? My Alexa. What's the message? Yeah. Somebody thought that somebody was really into them. They did. They was like, oh, this person really likes me. Yeah. As long as you got money. As long as you got, somebody would do something strange for a little bit of change. As long as you had that money, that's how much they liked you. That's how much they really cared. You got that money? You got that money? You got that money? That's what I need is money. Oh, can I? Oh, you know what? Can I? They don't want me speaking, but I'm going to say it anyway. Like I said, somebody needed to fill their own cup. That way they wouldn't feel like they're filling the cup of somebody else who don't even appreciate them. This person don't like them. This is why somebody they realizing, hey, Miss Pretty Girl Swag. They realizing this person never liked them. This person even rejected them. You know what? I'm calling this internet company today. I can't stand this service. Every damn day, something happens with my connection. Every damn day. Today, I'm switching to another carrier. Fuck Verizon. You hear me, Verizon? Fuck you. Hey, Kahina. How are you? Hey, Nancy. Oh my gosh. Oh, we back. Yes, I can't stand them motherfuckers. So we're gonna just like after that, we're gonna come from it. Start with the tarot. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody needs to protect themselves. They need to protect your resource, protect your gift. Yes, something about you having to protect your gift. Seriously, from the Most High. Somebody they're gonna come to you. They're coming to you. And they want to apologize to you. They owe you this apology because they see that what you went on about your business. You know, Instead of somebody trying to, you sitting here worrying about somebody else who couldn't catch on, who didn't get the clue, who didn't want to listen to you, who swore up and down that you didn't know what the hell you was talking about. You went on about your business. You was like, oh, you threw yourself into whatever it was that you was creating, whatever it was that you do. You threw yourself into that and you closed this cycle. Now somebody, they're feeling left alone, deserted, ghosted. They're feeling cast out. And now they see exactly what you was talking about. How somebody was going to get them caught up in something that they could not get themselves out of. Now this person is looking at themselves in the mirror, disgust. They're looking at themselves like they disrespected themselves. They didn't disrespect you. What's the message, Spirit? You stand your ground. You walked away, stand your ground. You knew it was just a matter of time. Somebody, yeah, you knew it was a matter of time. Somebody, telling you, somebody's going to try and see how they can, if they can try and do something to get back in your graces because they want to get what you have. It's like what they tried to take from you, they couldn't take. So now somebody is trying to really come at you. But they don't know how protected you are. They don't know what you got. All they know is that the wheel of fortune turned in your favor and you got your wish fulfillment. Morning, K Hyphy. How are you? Yes. Something about, you got your wish fulfillment and somebody else needs to have some healing. They need to have healing seriously from whatever it is that they've done. Now they understand that they sacrificed themselves. They didn't sacrifice you. They sacrificed them. What's the message, Spirit? What comes around goes around. That's what I'm hearing today. What comes around goes around. Saturn return. Saturn return. You can't make this up. What comes around goes around. This is that Saturn return. Can't make this up. I'm telling you, somebody is coming, they're traveling towards you. They want to apologize. They want to give you your flowers. This person, they realize the mistake that they made. Whenever they were planning on going some other direction, they now know the mistake that they made whenever they plan to travel somewhere. That's whenever you was done. You had enough. You had seen enough. You had heard enough. And once again, all you did was try and tell this person the truth because you love this person. Once this person didn't accept your love, you said, okay. And you see how that couple love is behind them bars? You said, okay, you ain't got to accept my love. I'm good. Go on out there and do what you do. Go on out there and do what you do. And then all of a sudden, this person is out there doing what they're doing. They're throwing strikes against you. But that Saturn return got them fucked up because there was more that came back on them that even went out towards you. Because you returned that shit times 10. And then the fact that the company that they keeping, those friends that they working with, they're all trying to get this person. Now they trying to get this person. The same person that it could have been a Pisces, because here we got that King of Cups and that Hangman. But somebody chose not to see how somebody else was going to try and break their heart. Somebody they looked up to, somebody they trusted. They admired this person. They felt that this person was the bee's motherfucking knees, baby. Now they know the truth about this person. And they stuck. They're scared. They're worried. They can't sleep. They can't eat. And this person, the one that they thought was the bee's knees, they see that this person was really just trying to sting the fuck out of them. Take them down. Do them wrong. Do them dirty. Somebody's trying to figure out, how do I get out of this? Like, what have I done? Why would I do this? They see all that, that you was protected throughout it all. And they're the ones that suffer the consequence. And they know what's coming back around to them. And they know that's justice. That's karma. Because they acted like they couldn't hear nothing that you were saying. They couldn't hear or see nothing you was talking about. They was like, who? What? Because they thought that you was going to be the one that was suffering. Now look who's suffering now. It's not you. It's not you. What's the message? Telling you that Saturn return, careful what you put out there, because you're not sure how it's going to come back. So put the love, put the kindness, put the empathy, put compassion out there, put good words. Speak positive to somebody. Speak positive about somebody. But this person, they didn't. They was gossiping about you, throwing strikes against you. They was doing this, doing that, thinking that they was taking something from you, only to find out that was being taken from. It's like this person sold their soul and ended up with nothing except themselves, without a soul. Sold their soul to the devil, and they can't figure out how to get out of this. They paid a heavy ass price. And they probably still don't understand exactly what they've done. But they're paying that price. And they got a whole lifetime of purgatory, of hell, of damnation, of destruction to figure that shit out. And they looking at you. You took a leap of faith in a new direction. You just started working on yourself. You have everything that you need. You're confident, you're secure, your money is right. And this person, now they praying. I feel like this person wants to come to you. They want to talk to you. They're hoping that you will accept them. They're hoping that you don't know who they sold their soul to, who they held above you, who they felt was the one that should have been held in high regard. This is somebody that they've had a gift ever since they was a child. They had a gift whenever they was a child, but you know what? I feel like this person lost their gift. What's the message? You can go on. You can go play. Yes. Something about this person having to You know, yes, this person was like very gifted, very gifted, and you know what? I feel like you even expressed some things to this person to have them understand their gifts, but for whatever reason, they wanted to reject you. They didn't want your love. They wanted to reject your love. You can't help who you love, true enough, but at the same time, you can look at, is this really love? Is this really good for me? You can't help who you love, but at the same time, you can make wise decisions as if this would not be healthy for me. This person, they didn't realize how many secret enemies that they had working against them. You know, this person, they thought that they were secure. They thought that they was around the best people. They thought that, they thought, but it wasn't the truth. It's like there was a lot of underlying secrecies, underlying emotions, underlying lies. But like I said, now somebody found out the truth of who they was dealing with. They can't accept this. And they're thinking about what they had in the past. The gifts that they had in the past, how they would use their intuition before, but for whatever reason, they allowed this person to make up their mind for them. Somebody, they need some balance, confirmation. They need balance in their life. And right now, this person has made a decision that it's time for them to plan their own getaway. I'm telling you, it's like I said, if I would have known back then what I know now. But if somebody's sitting here trying to tell you something, oh, here she comes. Give me just a minute, Sasha. Somebody's sitting here trying to tell you something, but you refuse to listen. What's that person supposed to do? Let me let her outside real quick. Okay, go on, girl. I'll be right back. Go outside. Go. Telling you, if it's not the internet, it's her. If it ain't her, it's the internet. Cal gonna take me away. Yeah. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Oh my goodness. Anything else? What else? I don't know. I feel like somebody, these last couple of days, and it's not just this channel, it's other channels that I watched as well. It's like the energy is clearing, like I said, it's that Saturn return. People are waking up to understand, or waking up to realize, oh, I went the wrong way, and then whenever they wake up, then they have to figure out how to get out of that. Ain't nobody saving you. If you wasn't trying to save yourself, because then nobody save us. We had to save ourselves. So see, people, I don't know. I tend to take the long road, not the shortcut. Because the shortcut, you miss a whole lot of steps. You think you got it, but there was a whole lot of shit that you didn't realize you didn't have. So I'm going to take the long way. Somebody, they didn't want to take the long way, but now they have no choice but to take the long way. And it's going to be a long road. And what's sad is Spirit said, this is justice for trying to cut somebody out, for doing purposely, knowingly, willingly doing someone wrong. Someone ended a relationship with the person that they should have never ended a relationship with. They felt like you were replaceable. They chose someone else over you. You was replaceable. Only to find out that the person that they chose got them stuck and was just taking their money. You got money, I got the time. Now somebody want to come towards you. They are so upset. They're worried. They don't know what to do because they know that you're going to ask them about the truth. And you're going to be so kind when you do it. You're going to say, "Now tell me the truth." Hey, fresh from a nap. How are you? I know that's right. So, yeah, this person, they can't stop looking at you. You know, they can't stop watching you. And they know that you're protecting yourself. They know that they don't have nothing really to offer. They really don't have anything to offer, and that you here protecting yourself. We're going to pull some from the stack. I'm going to try and log on here. Hey, Addie, how are you this morning? Let's see. I'm going to try and work some overtime today. Okay. Yeah, somebody now, they watching the right television station, Disillusionment TV, because they seeing through the fog. It's clear now. And they see that you are getting something that you want. You know, that you are able to treat yourself because you was able to love you better. Now, that not only that, but you broke the curse. Whatever curse was placed upon your life, you broke that. And now somebody, they feel a beat down coming for them because they was trying to do some fuck shit to you. This could have been your father. And now they need your help. But there's one big thing that you told them that they broke. It's that trust. And what do? You know, if you fuck over somebody that you can trust, then what do you do when you need somebody that you can trust? If you fuck over somebody who has always done you right, then who do you go to when somebody's done you wrong? You see what I'm saying? It's like, this is not there. You're about to be married to the love of your life. That's what somebody's getting ready to watch you do. Get married to the love of your life. And all they can do is sit back and watch. You know, whereas they should have been releasing what was no longer good for them so that they could be part of this joyous occasion with you. They didn't. And then on top of that, everybody knows what they've been doing because the tea was just spilled. Everybody knows that you grew up and this other person was still stuck in some type of immature status. They know that everyone knows that you have a high spiritual IQ. You're not like the others. You're not going to sit there and just take what someone says and be like, "Oh, okay, damn, word, damn, that's too bad. Okay, well, I won't fuck with them either." No, you're going to check your shit out. Something about somebody's 7th house of partnerships, romantic partners. It's on a whole new level because I'm telling you, some good news is coming in for you. Yes, you reap what you sow. So plant good seeds and do good deeds. And that person that they decided up with Satan, we talked about Satan and that noodle brain, and Satan thought that noodle brain was dumb and still does. Satan don't care about nobody. Like I said, the trust is gone. Now what does somebody do? when they have nobody that they can trust. They put you in that position. So it's damn sure right that they eat out that same bowl, that they taste those same ingredients, that they mix that shit up for you. This person is seeing the truth. You know, you had an understanding of yourself, and the only thing that you were standing under was your truth. That was it. What'd you say? Stop thinking you know what we want or care about when it's never your crew. Okay. I don't know what that means, but don't be weird. What's the message, Spirit? Don't be weird. What's the message? Yeah. See, and which started with an earth angel, and regretted it instantly. You know, they didn't realize. Somebody didn't realize that somebody had an attached black entity. But Spirit saw. Spirit saw everything. Hi, Faith. How are you? Girl, Sasha, I want you to babysit Sasha for like a weekend. You'll be like, look here, little girl. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Yes. And they were so jealous of you. For what? All they had to do was work on themselves. And they was a liar. They were such a liar that, you know what, if you have liabilities, you are a liability. Somebody was such a liar, but they didn't realize that whatever lies they said was going to be returned to them times 10. That's where they got fucked up. That's where they messed themselves up at. Thinking that they was trusting the wrong one. Trusting the wrong one because you was not your usual type. Anything else? Yeah, something about someone's 11th house of social networks, prosperity and fulfilling of dreams. I'm telling you that somebody tried to collect some insurance money off of you. You know, and somebody realized now it's time to get to work. And we showed them that sweet spot gang sign, 2 of these and 1 of these. We also was able to beat the dog shit out the devil. Anything else, Spirit? I'll take these. Yes, this entire time, they was out for your blood. Only to find out that it's their blood that they sacrificed. You was able to tame their demons. Before, you was the joke. About 3 to 5 years ago, you was the joke. But not anymore. Because now it's a brand new positive day. And they fear you. They fear you. They've even stopped. They did a timeout. Because God said, y'all better sit your asses down. They fear you now. And I'm telling you, somebody's watching you. Somebody is watching you because whoever put these swords in your back, they're watching you. And they're looking at you with all your inner fortitude and strength, overcoming obstacles, crossing that finish line, remaining faith-filled, calling on God, taking one step at a time. But best believe, a love offer is coming. You're about to be married to the love of your life, baby. Keep doing right. Keep going in the right direction. Keep fighting the good fight. Keep praising God. Keep calling on God. Keep your eye on the sparrow. Keep doing you. And we're going to keep some money in our pocket and jump up off of here and go to work. And then I will see y'all this evening. Okay, Hypey, you know what? I'm going to be around your area today. So didn't get a chance to go to the post office, but I think I got your email. I'm going to email you to see where you're at. All right. J Mike! J Mike, hug me, hug me, hug me. Give me a hug, J Mike. Hey, how are you? Oh, you're get off work at 3? Okay. So I'll probably just go ahead, since I got to run an errand, just drop it at the post office today. Hey, J Mike. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you so very much. And I will see you this evening. I can work on me. Let me see if I'm around there. Let me Google Maps it, because I got to Google Maps everything. All right. Love y'all, and I will see y'all this evening. Okay.